Hello, wonderful, beautiful people. How are you today? Today, I've got bottles on my table, and today I'm going to talk about hydrogen peroxide. I'll tell you all about it on the other side. So why have I got hydrogen peroxide on my bench table? Well, I'll tell you a story. However, look at this bottle, right? I've had this for a long time. This bottle is hydrogen peroxide at 35%. I've had it for years. It's lost a little bit of potency, but 35%. You can't buy this anymore. Why? I don't know. Because of some kind of danger or whatever with, I don't know. Anyway, it's a word I'm not going to use, but they said that people could make things with it that would boom, and so they took it off the market. So you can only get something like, I don't know, 12% or whatever. However, this, be very careful. But you know what I use this for? If you get sun marks on your skin, like the brown things that seem to grow and everything as you get older. Well, if you put a drop of that mixed with bicarbonate of soda on it, it burns it. And then if you do it a couple of 3 times, it falls off and you've got beautiful skin again. So there you are. So I got this bottle when I was looking at hydrogen peroxide therapy, okay? And I did it for a good while. So, but I'm aware of it. I've had it in my cupboard, and every now and again I do stuff with it, especially with skin. It's great for getting rid of tags off skin and stuff like that. However, I'm going to tell you a story. So, about 5 years ago, literally 5 years ago, I started to get an itchy head. Okay? The front and here. Itchy head 5 years ago. And it was really, really itchy. So much so that I would scratch my head all of the time. I was constantly scratching my head. It was just like an itch that would never go. There were times where I had kind of like the baby, the cap that the babies get on the head. I had that kind of thing. So much so that I noticed about a year ago that my hair here was actually getting thin. And I think it was just down to me scratching the fuck out of my head. So, anyway, I thought, look, I can't, and I've tried everything. Let me tell you, across the 5 years, I have used all of my stuff. So let me tell you what I've tried. I've tried all of the spiritual therapies. I've had, spiritual healers help me. I've had some relief and then it came back. I've tried cannabis oil. I've tried cannabis oil mixed with DMSO. I've tried colloidal silver on there. Basically, I've tried all of the, what are they called? The bark, the bark remedies. I've tried all of the homeopathic one. My sister's a homeopath. Tried all of that. Now it worked. It was just the same. I had some relief sometimes, but now it worked. And I was getting very, very desperate. So I sat and I talked to my body wisdom. And I said, please fucking help me. Okay? And I said, have I got the cure for this? I was wondering, I've tried loads of other supplements in my food, zillions of things. And I said, please help me. Have I got the solution for this in the house? Okay? And what I was aware of was if you put stuff topically for a skin problem, what you're dealing with is just the reaction. The reaction is what's happening. You're not actually putting right what the problem is. The problem's internal. Okay, so my body wisdom said, yes, you have the stuff in the house. So I went through everything that I had and basically came up with hydrogen peroxide. And then, miracle of miracles, I saw a video of a man who just showed how to use hydrogen peroxide, and I'm going to share it with you. And he just said, do this, if you've got something to get rid of, do it like 5 or 6 times a day. If you just want to maintain your health, do it twice a day. Okay, so what is it? Well, by the way, this is the one that I use. These are in plastic bottles. I'm going to aim to get it in glass bottles. I don't like stuff in plastic bottles, but I inherited this. This was in the house. This is 5%, right? So you want a 3% solution. So all you have to do, it's easy. You put it in the bottle up like, 2/3 of the way up, and then you fill it up with clear water the rest of the way, and you've got 3%. That's all how you make a 3% solution. And you put it inside of a spray bottle. Now, before I show you what to do, on this bottle, when you buy spray bottles, you get labels. Use them and always write something beautiful on the bottle. So on this one, I've got protection, health. Okay? And you can put all kinds on, love, whatever you want, health, vibrancy, but write on the bottle what you want the bottle to do. It's very important. Words are very powerful. And, all of the Emoto experiments showed that. Just writing on something transforms it. Right, so this is what the guy showed me to do, right, on this video. And I'm going to do it. I might cough, all right? If I cough, you'll have to forgive me. So all you have to do is, you need to get this 3% solution in your lungs, all right? Just in the lungs, like, for those who have snorted cocaine in the past, it's the same principle. It gets straight into the bloodstream, okay? So what you do is this. You just breathe all the air out, and then as you breathe in, you squirt 5 times, 6 times. That's what he said, 6 times, yeah? So I'll show you how I do it. So this. I didn't cough. There you are. And so I breathed in this 3% solution of hydrogen peroxide. So I do that first thing in the morning. I do it during the day. Okay, I've been doing this for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Now, very important, don't do it before you go to bed, because hydrogen peroxide gives you a lift. The first time I forgot about this, I knew about it and I forgot, and I took it before I went to bed. Couldn't get to sleep for like an hour and a half. I'm like this. All right. So you can do that. If you've got something that you want to heal, do it as many times a day as you want. This is not something that would cause you. I'm not a doctor, by the way. I'm not a doctor in any terms. I'm just doing what a doctor showed me to do. All right. Please consult your own information. Don't just do something because I'm telling you to do it. However, I have to say that, don't I? I have to say that. So I started this 2 weeks ago, and I just kept doing it. When I remembered, I would go in, and it costs nothing to do. Leaves your mouth a bit bubbly. You feel a bit bubbly. Yeah. I've also done it for those people who suffer from hay fever, etc. You can also do it up your sinuses as well, and that might be interesting. But in a spray, you want to anatomize a spray. So I did that. For a week, nothing happened. And I thought, well, we'll chalk that one down to... By the way, yeah, I did urine therapy as well. That didn't fix it either. I did loads. I've never stopped. In 5 years, I've never stopped trying something. I've tried. If it doesn't work, I stop and I try something else. So the first week, nothing really happened, and I was actually putting it on the scalp as well, but primarily in the mouth, in the lungs. The second week, just all went away, just stopped, like that, after 5 fucking years. And right, I haven't done anything else. So for me, and I've done this, I've tried something. Is it still the same? Still the same. Try something new. This is the first time where it's gone away. And my sense is that it's this, because it's been chronic. It was a chronic issue that would not go away, and suddenly it's gone away. So I'm as happy as Larry. I'm as happy as a dog with 3 tails. I really am. And that's why I wanted to share it with you. Okay? So this is like it's the same as CDS. It's a cure-all. That's all. It just, it's for all kinds of ailments. You can use it topically at this kind of level. Absolutely fine. And you can also use it internally. Okay? People, if you get, obviously you want the food grade one, okay, the food grade one, but you know, it's been used for years, and it's used a lot in our world for cleansing and things like that. Yeah, so there you are. Protection Health. Try it out. Who knows? It might just help you. Yeah. Okay. So there you are. But obviously, always do everything. Do your own research. Look it up. And talk to any advisors that you have, medical advisors or some, naturopaths or whatever. Get their take on it. Okay. I'm just sharing. This is just my experience. However, after 5 years, it's pretty powerful for me. All right. I'm sorry I'm putting all of these disclaimers on because I've just got to. All right. I don't want anybody to say, hey, I squirted in my eye or something like that. Be very careful. Don't squirt in your eye. Yeah, just in your mouth. Don't take advice first, then do it. Don't believe me because I am not a doctor. I love you all though, and I'll see you all soon. Bye-bye.